Pomeranians might be a tiny dog as a breed, but their size does nothing to impact their popularity. The American Kennel Club ranks them as the 23rd most popular breed in the United States out of 193 recognized breeds as of 2019. These dogs reach a height of only 6 to 7 inches when fully grown, weigh between 3 to 7 pounds, and their life expectancy reaches as long as 16 years. The breed historically was a favorite of the commoners and royals because of their overall happy nature, making them an ideal companion for almost everyone. Their facial expressions almost always convey joy and a vivacious streak that you won't see in other dogs. Don't take their size for granted either because their personalities are larger than life. These dogs are intelligent and alert, making them a useful guard dog at home in most situations. When you combine these traits with their love of companionship and short outdoor adventures, this breed can be very wonderful to bring home. Now let's take a look at the pros and cons of owning Pomeranian. But wait for those who already own this dog. If you really want to help your Pomeranian or any other dog in overcoming its mental and physical complications, which usually normal pet owners don't know well about, then I'll highly recommend you to take the special dog trainings by clicking the link in the description of this video. So, let's get started. Number 1. Appealing looks. The first thing that lures people to these dogs is their appealing looks. Poms are blessed with adorable, smiling, fox-like faces. Their pricked ears, dark, almond-shaped eyes, thick coats, and heavily plumed tails are very cute. All these traits are testimony of this breed's Nordic descent. In fact, Poms descend from the large sled dog breeds, but it is thanks to Queen Victoria, who selectively bred them to be smaller in size, that we can carry these dogs around and keep them on our laps. It all started in 1888, when Queen Victoria stumbled on Marco, an especially small Pomeranian on her trip to Florence, Italy. Marco weighed about 12 pounds, while most other Poms were regularly closer to 20. Number 2. A convenient size. Small dogs have been all the rage in the past few years. How small are Poms though? In general, they weigh around 3 to 7 pounds, the perfect size that comes with many perks. This has made them one of the most popular toy breeds. Being small, they cost less to feed, board, treat, and generally care for. Because they require less food and water, Pom owners don't need to pick up elephant-sized poop piles or dry up pee puddles the size of Lake Michigan. They are also easy to carry around and are sometimes allowed on planes in the cabin with you. You can bring him or her to places where bigger dogs aren't allowed. Best of all, a Pom won't drag you on walks, kill your neighbor's cat, or terrorize your mail carrier. Number 3. A happy camper. Owners of Poms describe them as being happy-go-lucky dogs who are fun to be with and who brighten your day. They are energetic, but in a flexible way, acting mostly hyper when exciting events take place. They calm down when nothing major is going on. Just make sure to meet this breed's needs to romp around and be a dog before expecting them to want to cuddle. Gift them with a fuzzy ball to chase or some squeaky toys to wake up their hunting instincts within. These dogs enjoy receiving attention and they love being with their families. Some Poms, in particular, develop a strong attachment to one person. Another plus is that these fluffy fellows tend to get along with other pets. It is not unusual for a group of them to run around and play together with little or no fuss, even among males. Owners of this breed describe their dogs as being spunky, bright, and vivacious little bundles of joy that bring sunshine into their lives. Number 4. Smart and trainable. All dogs are ultimately trainable if you have patience and have some basic skills, but these dogs are particularly brainy, which means that they are smart and you can train them to do lots of things. When you have a smart dog, however, it can go against you, meaning that they'll use their brains to get into mischief. However, you can outsmart them and get them to do what you want. Once you do that, your Pom will magically transform and will be eager to learn from you and have fun in the process, too. Indeed, many Pomeranians have reached high levels of honor in the obedience ring, and they're quick at learning new tricks. Just make sure to use gentle training techniques with these little fellows, as it should be with any dog of any size. Number 5. A tough cookie. While it's true that this breed can be quite fragile due to their size, You should not underestimate them because of their fluffy looks. These are rather rustic dogs, blessed with overall good health. Some owners report seeing the vet only for vaccinations and nothing more. Of course, there are exceptions, but it is nice to see healthier dog breeds instead of many others affected by a plethora of health problems. Perhaps the biggest issue in this breed is the predisposition for luxating patellas. However, if you get one from a reputable breeder who health tests for it, you can lower the chances of yours developing this condition. Another issue that is common in small dogs is tracheal collapse. Make sure to use a harness rather than a collar to help prevent this. These small dogs also tend to have crowded teeth, enclosed in a small mouth, and require regular teeth brushing. Number 6. It is easy to find a Pomeranian if you want one. Because of the popularity of this breed, you will find that it is fairly easy to locate a Pomeranian if you want to add one to your family. Their playful, extroverted nature should be on display when you meet the pup for the first time, even if you are adopting a shelter dog. They do require gentle handling, which can be a challenge for younger children to manage, so you'll want to take your family situation into account before finalizing any arrangements to bring this breed home with you. Number 7. Your food expenses with a Pomeranian are going to be minimal. Because an adult Pom can weigh as little as 3 pounds, your food expenses are going to be minimal with this breed. The usual diet includes about 1/2 cup for every pound of weight. That means your ongoing expenses can help to make up for the significant purchase price, which can be upwards of $4,000 even without AKC or equivalent papers that show lineage. If you want to have a show dog, the expense could be upwards of $10,000. Number 8. This breed really loves their human adults. Pomeranians are a very attentive breed when there are adults in the home. They have a sixth sense when it comes to knowing what your emotional state happens to be. When they want to play with you, it isn't always a personal request. This breed can sense your stress and anxiety, wanting to help you to start feeling better. They are highly affectionate, but this breed will also let you know immediately if they are tired of being snuggled. Number 9. Their size is an advantage for smaller homes. Because of the smaller size of a Pomeranian, you can still have a dog as part of your family, even though you have a small home. You don't need to have a large yard to accommodate this breed either, which gives you a secondary advantage with this issue. Some Poms can even be trained to use a litter box or designated area, so that you don't need to run them outside for the bathroom constantly. Number 10. This breed offers a lot of personality in a very tiny package. The ancestors of the modern Pomeranian could weigh up to 30 pounds, so you'll see some of the personality traits of larger breeds with this one. That means you will never end up with a boring experience with your pet. They are stubborn, spirited, tenacious, and bold. If you can funnel the energy of this breed into positive activities, then you can have a lot of fun together. Number 11. They have high levels of energy. Pomeranians don't need as much maintenance as larger breeds, since their tiny bodies can only produce a specific amount of energy at one time. That means you can get away with only one good walk when this breed is home with you. There are still some playtime requirements to meet with these dogs, especially with some beloved toys, but you will discover that the complaints about this breed being a high-maintenance dog are somewhat overstated. Now talk about some cons. Number 1. Pomeranians are a noisy breed. The Pomeranian might be small as a breed, but they still think of themselves as a mighty lion. Their energy will take them all over your home, especially if they hear the doorbell or a knock at the door. This dog tends to vocalize its every thought, whether that's as a greeting when you get home or a desire for food at 3 a.m. Their barking is surprisingly loud, which means that they are not always suitable for apartments, condominiums, and other close living situations. Number 2. You cannot leave your Pomeranian alone outside at any time. The size of the Pomeranian gives you an advantage from an indoor perspective, but it is a disadvantage from an outdoor one. These dogs are the same size as the prey that many predators in all environments hunt. If you leave this breed unattended, then it could be spotted by an eagle, another canine, and other hunters and prowlers which might be in the area. Because of their barking habits, these dogs will also alert potential predators to their location, which creates a further problem for them as well. Number 3. This breed likes to be the alpha dog. Pomeranians don't really care about their size from a pack perspective, which means they have no problems being bossy when around other dogs. Their attempt to become the pack alpha doesn't always work out so well for them, especially if a larger breed gets fed up with the behavior. It is not unusual for these dogs to find themselves in trouble because they attempt to be dominant in situations where that is a bad idea. Number 4. You will need to socialize Poms with other toy breeds. Pomeranians stay small throughout their life, which means it is up to you to keep them away from situations where there might be confrontations with other dogs. Because their dominant behaviors are not welcome with strange dogs, an injury can happen quickly and suddenly. One bite from a larger dog can be enough to break a Pom's neck. Even the act of picking up this breed and giving it a good shake can become a life-threatening event. You must be proactive with your walking routes and socialization activities to ensure this disadvantage doesn't appear. That often means you will be hanging out with other toy breeds, which might be a challenge if there are no other owners around. I really hope you have a greater understanding of Pomeranian pros and cons, and what it might be like if you own a Pomeranian. Whether you currently have one or more, or you're potentially a newcomer to the market, you're sure to appreciate their incredibly unique qualities that no other breed can begin to match. I strongly urge you to visit shelters, breeders, and think about whether to adopt a Pomeranian dog or purchase if you're considering adding an adorable furball to your family. Then have lots of fun with your cute, playful Pomeranian. So that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to uncover your dog's special and best abilities, then don't forget to take the precise and special dog training in the description of this video. See you next time.